Archangel Michael says, I command you to listen to this immediately. Do not try to skip, for this is meant only for you. These words are not ordinary. They are sent from the throne of heaven, wrapped in the breath of my presence, and delivered through my chosen messenger. There are moments in your life when everything seems ordinary on the outside, but a divine earthquake is shaking your destiny behind the veil, and right now, you are standing in such a moment. Comment 1111 if you can feel it already moving in your soul. I have been watching you walk through dark valleys where others abandoned you and where even your own hope tried to let go of your hand. You have survived moments that would have destroyed many others. And now, I have sent this divine word straight to your ears, not by accident, not by coincidence, but because there is something I have planted inside you that hell has tried to uproot for years. The battles you've been fighting are not just personal, they are prophetic. The enemy knows who you are, even when you forget. And now, I am commanding the winds to carry this to your spirit so that you do not miss what I am about to reveal. You were never forgotten, not even in the coldest nights of your tears. I was sitting beside you when no one came. I was holding your breath when fear tried to suffocate your chest. I heard the whispers of your soul when no one else understood your silence. The ache inside your heart, yes, I felt it too. I want you to know that I have been keeping a divine record, not to punish you, but to reward you in a way that shakes the chains off your entire bloodline. There is a shift happening around your name right now. In the heavenly courts, a verdict has been passed. I have declared you chosen, not for the approval of people, but for the authority of heaven. That's why Archangel Michael was sent with urgency. You were not forgotten, you were protected. I didn't deny your blessing, I delayed it to destroy the traps the enemy had placed in your future. And now, I speak to your weary soul and I say, rise, because the storm is almost over. My child, I did not let you go through all of that pain for no reason. Every tear has been watering a divine harvest that is now breaking the surface. Do you hear me? You are about to walk into a breakthrough that was too holy to be given early. That's why I allowed the delay. That's why I let certain people walk away. That's why doors closed that you begged me to open. Because I was protecting the version of you that you haven't even met yet, the you that carries the fire of heaven and the courage of angels. Do not let the enemy convince you that you're too late. You're not too late, you're right on time. The delay was divine. I had to make sure the miracle matched the maturity I was building in your heart. You are not overlooked, you are positioned. You are not behind, you are being pulled forward into something that no human hand can block. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt by the breath of your Creator. And this time, no one will steal what I am giving you. There's a reason the battle intensified just before you heard these words. The pressure was not proof of your failure, it was proof that the enemy saw what was coming. He saw your name being whispered in heaven. He saw the angels gathering. He saw the pages turning in your favor. And he panicked. That's why he attacked your mind, your body, your relationships. But even through all that, you're still here. And because you're still here, I need you to understand what that means. You are stronger than the lie, stronger than the wound, stronger than the curse. Comment 333 if your spirit knows something divine is near. The enemy tried to convince you that you were forgotten, but now I'm showing you that you were hidden. Hidden, not to punish, but to preserve. Hidden so I could work behind the scenes, preparing rooms, preparing hearts, preparing timelines that will now collide with your life like sudden lightning from my throne. I am not a God of confusion. I am a God of precision. And when I say it's your time, no force in hell or earth can deny what I have decreed. You are stepping into a divine alignment. And I am the one turning every no into a not yet, and every not yet into a sudden yes. Get ready to be surprised. You thought I was silent, but I was scripting. You thought I left you, but I was lifting you in silence. You thought the silence meant I was absent, but I was setting the stage. Now, I speak loudly, and I say, you are next in line. There is someone watching right now who feels forgotten in love, overlooked in calling, buried in pain, and to you, I say, you are seen. Heaven is moving around your name. I am not just watching, I am acting. Your enemies will see it. Your doubters will hear it. And your heart will finally believe it. Like this video if something inside you is awakening to this truth I've just confirmed to you. I am not just the God of ancient miracles. I am the God of this very moment, and I chose you. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. My child, you must understand, what is happening right now in your life is not random. Heaven has been preparing this very moment for longer than you know. The shift you feel in your spirit, that quiet pull inside your chest, that unusual stirring in your heart, that's not anxiety, that's alignment. It is my hand removing the veil and calling your spirit forward into a divine unveiling. I did not allow Archangel Michael to speak this urgently unless the hour was critical, and the moment you're in right now is more sacred than you realize. You have been walking through storms that made no sense. You have been fighting battles with no visible reward. You've looked around and asked me, why am I still stuck while others are moving forward? But I was not ignoring your question, I was preparing your foundation. I was building strength in you that can't be shaken by applause or broken by failure. You don't realize it yet, but I was stretching your capacity so you could carry what others would drop. The weight of the glory I'm placing on your life requires a deeper root, and that's what I've been growing in secret. I saw when they walked away. I watched when you were left out, underestimated, and discarded. And yet, you kept walking. You kept praying when answers didn't come. You kept believing when it would have been easier to shut your heart. That is why heaven is moving for you now. I honor that kind of faith. I reward that kind of trust. You are not just about to be restored, you are about to be revealed. There are some people who didn't understand the weight of your calling. That's okay. I didn't call them, I called you. And what I'm doing in you will not require their permission or their support. I am lifting you in a way that only I can. I'm healing wounds you've stopped talking about. I'm sending resources from places you never expected. And when it arrives, it will be undeniable that it came from me. Comment 777 if you receive this in your spirit right now. I am not asking you to figure it all out. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to trust me, even when it doesn't make sense. Faith is not understanding the path. Faith is taking the next step even when you cannot see the ground. And you, my beloved, are about to walk on ground that others said would never hold you. The people who counted you out will soon see the table I've been preparing. And it won't just be a table of blessings, it will be a table of justice. I am a God of mercy, but I am also a God of justice. And I have heard every conversation held behind your back. I have seen every plot whispered in secret. I have watched the enemy try to stain your name, poison your future, and break your spirit. But what he didn't know is that I've been turning it all into testimony. Your breakthrough is not being sent, it's already moving toward you. Like waves that can't be stopped, my favor is about to flood your life. Don't be surprised when doors open faster than your fear can catch up. Don't be shocked when people who rejected you try to return, because what I'm doing in you will attract attention. But I want you to stay focused. Do not worship the blessing. Worship the one who gave it. You are not just a survivor, you are a vessel. A living witness of my love and my mercy. That's why the attack was so personal. That's why the pain felt so targeted. Because the enemy wasn't just trying to break you, he was trying to silence my glory through you. But he failed. And because he failed, now comes your reward. My child, you are going to walk into places you didn't even know existed. You're going to receive invitations your enemies said you'd never get. You're going to laugh again without the weight on your chest. You're going to breathe without fear shadowing your joy. You're going to feel love again, pure, real, undeniable. Because when I restore, I don't give back what was taken, I give back more. Stay with me. Keep your heart open. And prepare yourself, because this is not a season, it is a shift. A permanent unlocking. You won't return to what was. You're being launched into what is destined. Is this CIA-discovered ritual the answer to your financial breakthrough? A once-hidden CIA brain ritual is now being whispered across the internet. This strange 7-second trick, confirmed by elite labs, activates your brain's wealth attraction center. It's helping everyday people experience miracles in money. But the government might shut it down. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I need you to understand something that most people ignore: spiritual warfare is real. The battles you face are not just emotional, they are prophetic. When you feel drained for no reason, when your sleep is disturbed for days, when your mind feels under attack, and your faith starts to tremble, it is not weakness, it is resistance. The enemy resists what carries power. And you, my child, carry more power than you even realize. Archangel Michael did not speak this command without urgency. I sent him because there was a turning point marked on heaven's calendar with your name written in fire. You are standing inside that moment now. You may feel tired, but your spirit is alert. You may feel weak, but heaven calls you strong. You may feel small, but angels are circling your name. I have assigned angels to war for your breakthrough. That is why strange things have been happening lately. That's why you feel spiritual heat around you. That's why certain doors are being shaken open while others are being sealed shut. Because I am clearing your path. I am removing anything that would stand in the way of what I've prepared for you. You do not need to force anything. You only need to trust me completely. Comment 1010 if your heart feels this truth deeply. Let me speak to the broken part of you now. The part that hides behind strength. The part that keeps pretending to be okay. I see it. I see the tired eyes. I see the silent battles. I see the tears you've wiped quickly so no one else would notice. I know the weight you carry. I know the questions that flood your mind in the quiet moments when no one else is around. And I want you to hear me, I am not disappointed in you. I did not call you because you were perfect. I called you because I created you. You were fearfully and wonderfully made, on purpose, with purpose, for purpose. I'm not done with you. I'm just getting started. And the pain you've gone through is not the proof of failure, it's the fire that forged your faith. You are being shaped, refined, and purified for the next dimension of favor I'm releasing into your life. You don't need to compare your journey to anyone else's. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not invisible. The reason others seem to move faster is because their calling is not as deep. You, my child, are carrying something eternal. I had to build your endurance so the weight of your destiny would not break you when it arrived. You ask me, why is it taking so long? And my answer is this, I was not delaying. I was preparing. And now that you've waited, trusted, and endured, I will reward you in ways that make you forget the pain. Just like I restored Job. Just like I raised Joseph from prison to palace. Just like I turned ashes into beauty for my beloved ones, I will do the same for you. There are some blessings you prayed for, but there are others I'm about to give you that you didn't even know to ask for. Because I don't just answer requests, I respond to hearts. And your heart has cried out to me in ways words never could. I heard every cry. I caught every tear. And now, I rise in your defense. I will cause what once cursed you to now bless you. I will turn enemies into spectators and haters into silent witnesses. And when I do it, they won't be able to deny that my hand is upon you. That's the kind of restoration I'm preparing. My child, stay close, because the enemy is trembling right now. Not because of you alone, but because of who stands with you. The forces of darkness see my seal upon your life, and they know they cannot touch what I have anointed. This is why your life has felt like constant warfare, because you carry something that threatens their control. You carry light in a dark world. You carry destiny in a generation that is drowning in distraction. And now, that light is breaking out. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I did not place you on earth just to survive. I placed you here to overcome. To walk through fire and come out shining. To be crushed and yet still praise me. To face betrayal and still choose love. You were created for more than struggle. You were designed to shift atmospheres with your obedience. I have placed authority inside of you, real authority, not the kind that screams, but the kind that makes darkness flee in silence. There's something you must know about this season. The attacks have increased not because you're weaker, but because you're closer. You are nearing the edge of the breakthrough I promised. That is why fear has been louder. That is why doubt has been knocking. But those are just the final distractions before the door opens. And when it opens, it will not be a crack, it will be a sudden release. Like a dam breaking, blessings will come that you never imagined would reach your life. There are decisions you made that you regret. There are paths you walked that felt like mistakes. But I want to tell you, I am the God who rewrites timelines. I do not waste pain. I do not ignore repentance. And I do not let shame speak louder than my mercy. You are forgiven. You are covered. And the places where you failed will become the very stages where I display my glory. Do not listen to the lies that say you're too late. I hold time. I own restoration. And I can accelerate what looks impossible. In one moment, I lifted David from forgotten shepherd to honored king. In one moment, I caused Esther to stand where queens had never been chosen from. In one moment, I turned a cross into the greatest victory the world has ever seen. And in one moment, I will lift you. Comment 555 if you believe your moment is now arriving. My angels have not stopped watching over you. There were accidents that should have taken you. There were nights when anxiety should have broken you. There were seasons when despair almost claimed your breath. But I said, not yet. I covered you, even when you didn't feel me. I whispered to your spirit when your soul was too tired to hear. I surrounded you with protection when you didn't know how to pray. And now, I'm not just protecting you, I'm promoting you. You are going to step into divine places, not because you earned it, but because you endured. And I reward endurance. You kept going when you had no strength. You trusted me even with a broken heart. That is what heaven responds to, not perfection, but persistence. You were never disqualified. You were being refined. I am moving in your family line. Generational wounds that have lingered for years are about to be healed through your obedience. Curses that stole joy from your parents will not touch your children. Cycles of poverty and pain are breaking right now, not just for you, but through you. I have chosen you to be the interruption. The one who changes everything. The one who walks in the room and darkness trembles because it recognizes the anointing you carry. So when the enemy tries to whisper, "You are not enough," remind him that I am your strength. When fear tries to speak, silence it with praise. When heaviness tries to return, lift your hands and say, "God is still with me." Because I have never walked away. I was with you in the fire. I was with you in the silence. And now, I'm with you in the rising. There is a divine inheritance with your name on it, and no human hand can steal it. What I release for you will find you, even if it has to pass through deserts and delays. Your name is etched in my hand. Your prayers are written in my book. And your future is sealed by my word. You are standing at the edge of a divine threshold, and heaven is holding its breath as you prepare to step forward. My voice is louder now because your spirit is finally ready to receive the weight of what I've always spoken over you. The silence was not punishment, it was preparation. I was maturing your ears so that when I finally whispered the truth, you wouldn't just hear it, you would believe it. And now that you are here, there is no turning back. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You may feel like you've lost too much to recover. But I am the God who brings life out of ruins. You are not standing in a grave, you're standing in a garden that's just now starting to bloom. What felt like a burial was actually a planting. What looked like the end was the beginning in disguise. And though it took longer than you expected, nothing I do is ever wasted. Every delay has been divinely calculated. You have to know this, your identity was never in what broke you. Your purpose is not defined by who walked away. And your future is not in the hands of the people who tried to destroy your spirit. I hold your future. I shape it. I breathe into it. And when I open my hand, no man can close it. The door I am opening for you now cannot be shut, not by failure, not by fear, not even by your past. I chose you long before you ever chose me. I saw you before you were formed. I assigned angels to walk with you before your first breath. You have not been wandering, you've been waiting. And the waiting ends today. This is your moment of divine awakening. You are not just going to survive, you are going to stand, and shine, and speak with the authority of one who was kept for a reason. Comment 222 if you believe your waiting season is ending. You may not understand everything right now. You may still have questions. But peace is not having all the answers, peace is knowing that I do. And I do, my child. I see the entire road while you're just taking your next step. I see the traps laid by the enemy, and I am redirecting you without you even realizing it. That failed opportunity you cried over, it was me protecting you. That person who left without explanation, it was me making room for better. I need you to know this, what I am about to bring into your life will not feel familiar. It will feel bigger than you imagined, heavier than you prayed for, more beautiful than you dreamed. Because I'm not just giving you what you asked, I'm giving you what you were created for. You're going to step into environments that feel too holy for your history. And when that happens, don't shrink back. Remember, I brought you there. Let me speak to your heart about love. I know it's been broken. I know it's been misused. I know it's been promised and then torn away. But I am restoring your ability to trust again. Not just in others, but in me. You're going to love again and feel safe. You're going to be seen and not judged. Held and not hurt. You are not hard to love, you were just waiting for a love rooted in me. And that love is being prepared right now, in my perfect timing. I also see your financial struggle. I've watched you sacrifice in silence, give when you had nothing left, and still choose faith over fear. I want you to hear me, I am sending provision that will erase the shame. You are not going to live in lack. You are not going to borrow peace. You are going to walk in overflow, because I am your provider, and I never fail. And when the blessings begin to pour, don't forget this moment. Don't forget the nights when you prayed through tears. Don't forget how I carried you when you couldn't carry yourself. Because this is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of the part where everything changes. You've come this far because your spirit has heard me calling, through the noise, through the silence, through the pressure. Every step you've taken, even the ones that felt unsure, were still leading you to this sacred turning point. My child, you were never walking alone. I've been beside you in shadows and sunshine, through disappointments and dreams. And now, what was once distant is drawing close. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest ticket to luxury? Recently leaked research shows a simple brain ritual that's allowing people to attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is transforming debt into abundance, instantly. Homes, cars, and vacations are just the beginning. If you're seeing this now, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You are entering a season where everything will begin to make sense. What confused you before will now come into focus. What was painful will now feel purposeful. I allowed the struggle to shape your strength, and the silence to increase your sensitivity. You thought I was delaying you, but I was designing you, into someone the world needs, into someone darkness fears, into someone heaven trusts. Even now, I am speaking to parts of you that have been numb for too long. You buried dreams because it hurt too much to keep hoping. You lowered your expectations because disappointment taught you to stop asking. But I am breathing on those dry bones. I am stirring the embers of visions you left behind. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I have ordained. There is a breaking happening in the spirit, and it is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to release you. The tension you feel is not punishment, it is birth. A new season is coming out of your pain. And once it arrives, nothing from your past will have the power to enter. I am closing doors that no longer serve your destiny. I am disconnecting you from what delays you. And I am drawing you closer to what was promised. Comment 1212 if you believe the doors are already opening for you. I know how tired you've been. I've watched you fight silent battles that no one around you noticed. I saw you worship with a broken heart, pray through anxiety, give even when you were empty. That kind of faith moves my heart. And I am here to tell you, it did not go unnoticed. I will honor your endurance with a blessing that runs over. I will cause joy to flood places that sorrow once made its home. There are some rooms you were rejected from because I had something higher. You saw the closed door as failure, but I saw it as protection. There were people who left you because their season in your life was over. And while you wept over what walked away, I was preparing what was already on the way. I will never take without replacing. I will never allow subtraction without a plan for overflow. You don't need to chase what I've already prepared. What's yours will not miss you. What I spoke over you will not return void. And what's ahead of you is greater than everything behind you. This next chapter will not be written in survival, it will be written in glory. You're not going to just tell people how you made it. You're going to show them what divine favor looks like. You will become the proof that my promises are still real. Others will look at your story and remember that I still heal, still bless, still elevate, still protect. Your life will speak when words fall short. That's why I allowed the long road, because quick victories don't carry the same testimony. You've been through too much to settle now. Don't stop here. There's more coming, and it has your name written in light. What is happening right now is a divine reversal. Where there was fear, peace will rise. Where there was lack, overflow will come. Where there was silence, a song will erupt from your spirit. And it won't be a whisper, it will be a sound that shakes atmospheres. Because I am the Lord your God, and when I move, no power can stand in the way. There is a reason I've kept you reading this far. It's not because you're curious, it's because you're chosen. Chosen for something greater than you've seen. Chosen for something heavier than your enemies can carry. I am the one who whispered your name before the world knew you. And today, I remind you again, you are not forgotten, you are marked. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. My beloved, I need you to prepare, not just emotionally, but spiritually, for a release that will feel sudden. I know you've been waiting so long that you've forgotten what answered prayer even feels like. But I haven't forgotten a single word you've whispered. I've heard every cry in your bed, every tear in your pillow, every why you never spoke aloud. I don't just count your tears, I collect them. They are seeds. And now comes the harvest. The reason I'm speaking so urgently through Archangel Michael is because what's about to happen will feel bigger than your ability, but it will never be bigger than my grace. I am preparing doors that don't match your resume. Opportunities that don't match your qualifications. Elevations that don't match your experience. But they match your obedience. And obedience is the key I always honor. I will not let what was designed to break you keep you bound. Those chains, fear, regret, depression, self-hate, they are falling off right now. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Because when I speak, shackles don't argue, they surrender. And you, my child, are stepping into freedom that will feel foreign at first, because you've carried burdens for so long. But don't worry, I will teach you how to walk light again. Comment 999 if you feel something breaking off you even now. You've been stuck in survival mode, and I know you're tired of pretending to be strong. But here's the truth, you are strong. You've carried more than most people will ever understand. You've fought silent battles that almost cost you your mind. But even in the fire, you didn't lose your faith. Even in the flood, you didn't let go of my hand. And because of that, I'm about to lift you. I'm not just giving you what you need. I'm giving you what your enemies said you'd never touch. And not out of revenge, but so they will know that I defend my children. I'm raising you in front of those who thought you were finished. I'm blessing you in places they hoped you'd never reach. Because you honored me in private, now I will honor you in public. Don't be surprised when sudden favor finds you. Don't second guess it. Don't push it away thinking you're not worthy. You are worthy, not because of what you've done, but because of what I've done for you. My Son paid the price so you could receive freely. So when joy comes, embrace it. When peace flows, rest in it. When love returns, trust again. This is not a trap. It's a turnaround. The season of running is over. I am calling you to stand. You don't have to chase validation, beg for love, or explain your worth to those who never saw it. Let me validate you. Let me surround you with people who see your light and don't try to dim it. Let me lead you into rooms where you are not tolerated, you are celebrated. Because when I open a door, I fill the room with my presence. Stay faithful. Keep walking. You're almost there. The shaking you feel isn't the end, it's the sound of prison doors opening. It's the sound of chains falling. It's the sound of heaven saying, enough. It's their time now. You are closer than you think. That tug in your spirit, that sudden tightness in your chest, that unexplainable weight in your emotions, it's not random. It's the pressure of transformation. You've walked through fire, but the fire didn't burn you, it refined you. The enemy tried to define you by your wounds, but I am defining you by your resurrection. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. For neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. I am not just restoring you, I am redeeming everything that touched you. The years the locusts stole, I'm giving them back. The love you lost, I'm replacing it with something more secure. The dreams that died, I'm resurrecting them with breath from my own mouth. You are about to look around and see that nothing was wasted. Every pain, every detour, every delay, I will use them all to build the platform for your next season. You have cried, Lord, when is it my turn? And I answer you now, this is your turn. I kept you hidden not to harm you, but to heal you. There are blessings I've kept reserved just for this time, blessings that required your heart to be matured and your faith to be tested. Now that you've endured the fire and survived the storm, I am opening what could not open before. You are not behind. Stop measuring your worth with the timelines of others. I am not a God of comparison. I am a God of divine alignment. And your timeline is about to collide with heaven's schedule. The people who doubted you will be stunned. The people who mocked you will fall silent. Because the favor I am pouring out cannot be explained, it can only be witnessed. Comment Amen if you believe your turn has finally arrived. Let me speak now to the part of you that still fears it's too good to be true. The enemy planted lies in your mind long ago. Lies that told you to expect disappointment. Lies that told you not to dream too big. But I am tearing those lies down right now. I am replacing them with my truth. And the truth is, you are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are a miracle in motion. Every breath you're taking is proof that I am not finished with you. Every heartbeat is a reminder that your destiny still stands. And I will not let your story end in brokenness. You've been through too much not to see the victory I've written for you. It's already being written across the pages of your life, even the pages soaked in tears. I am moving on your behalf, even when you can't see it. Behind closed doors, in boardrooms, in hearts you haven't met yet, I am stirring favor for your name. I'm opening spaces that only you can fill. I'm making people think of you right now for blessings you didn't even apply for. You will not have to manipulate it. You will not have to force it. You will only need to walk into it with peace. So I say to you, lift your head. Let the shame fall. Let the fear go. You are not what happened to you. You are who I created you to be. And I say again, you are chosen, you are seen, you are sealed by my hand. You may not feel ready, but I say, you are ready. The weight you've carried was not just for survival, it was for preparation. I have strengthened muscles in your soul that others can't see. I've made your discernment sharper. Your eyes clearer. Your heart deeper. And now, you are ready to carry what others would drop. The secret ritual the rich people never wanted you to know is finally out. Imagine clearing your debt and attracting money on autopilot with a 7-second brain technique. Backed by leaked CIA data and validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it's helping real families step into a new reality of abundance. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. My child, I didn't let you go through years of heartbreak and pressure just to leave you empty. I have been guarding the crown I'm placing on your life. I didn't want you to wear it too soon, before you understood its weight. But now, your heart is grounded. Your soul is purified. And I am placing honor where shame once lived. I'm giving you beauty where ashes piled up. You will see things in the coming days that don't make sense to others. Sudden favor. Unexpected restoration. Promises kept. Don't doubt it. Don't push it away. Don't question if it's real. It is real. I am behind it all. It is your inheritance, and you are stepping into it fully. No enemy can take what I've marked for you. There will be people who say you're changing, and they're right. You are. You're growing into your divine identity. You're no longer begging for scraps. You're walking in the dignity of someone who knows they are a child of the Most High. And this kind of change isn't pride, it's healing. You are finally remembering who you are in me. Comment 1111 if you believe you're finally stepping into your true identity. Let me comfort you now. You don't need to apologize for your journey. You don't need to explain your scars. The pain you've carried has birthed wisdom that no book could teach. And the wisdom you hold will bless others in ways you don't even realize yet. I am turning your life into a light, so bright that others will find me through your survival. You don't have to fight this next battle alone. You never did. I was with you when no one clapped. When no one called. When you felt invisible. I was still moving pieces into place. And now, the puzzle is beginning to reveal the picture I've always seen. It's a picture of victory. It's a vision of you, whole, healed, and rising. Hold your peace, my child. I am fighting battles for you right now, battles in rooms you haven't walked into yet. I am speaking your name where it matters. You won't even have to explain yourself. The fruit I bring into your life will speak louder than anything you say. And those who tried to diminish you will witness the greatness I've hidden inside you all along. You've walked long enough. Now, I say, it is time to arrive. You've climbed through pain, crawled through fear, and prayed through silence. But I've watched every moment. I've counted every step. And I declare over you now, you are stepping into the season I preserved with fire and favor, hidden from your enemies, designed just for you. The time they thought you were finished was the time I was just getting started. Is this CIA-discovered ritual the answer to your financial breakthrough? A once-hidden CIA brain ritual is now being whispered across the internet. This strange 7-second trick, confirmed by elite labs, activates your brain's wealth attraction center. It's helping everyday people experience miracles in money. But the government might shut it down. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There is something divine resting on you now. Do you feel it? The heaviness is lifting. The fog is clearing. That tightness in your chest is being replaced by breath, by hope, by light. You're not imagining this. Heaven is bearing witness. My angels are circling. Chains are breaking, not just around your life, but through your voice. The same mouth that cried for help will now speak life into others. The voice of Archangel Michael carried this command with urgency because I needed you to hear me without distraction. Because you are not only being delivered, you are being appointed. You're stepping into assignments that were delayed until now. You're walking into territories that the enemy tried to block for years. You are not just a child of God, you are a weapon of heaven. And when you move now, darkness will move back. I have anointed you to shift bloodlines. To break generational grief. To restore peace where trauma once lived. I did not allow all that pain for nothing. It was preparation for divine possession. You are about to inherit what eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, and hearts haven't imagined, but I have prepared it for you, because you love me and stayed faithful in the silence. Comment 333 if you feel heaven bearing witness right now. My child, I do not need you to be perfect. I only need you to be willing. Because when you say yes to me, all of heaven backs you. Every angel under my command becomes your reinforcement. The fire around you is not to burn you, it's to announce that my glory is near. And that same fire will now guard what I give you. This time, your peace won't be stolen. This time, your joy won't vanish overnight. This time, your blessing won't slip through your hands. You've cried alone. You've believed alone. But now, you will celebrate in front of many. Not because you sought attention, but because I want others to see that I am still faithful. You are the proof that endurance is not wasted. That faith still moves mountains. That quiet obedience still unlocks loud miracles. I am not just opening doors. I am walking through them with you. I will be in the conversation, in the decision, in the opportunity. You will feel my presence settle before you speak. You will sense my hand clearing the path before your feet arrive. Don't shrink back. Don't second guess. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't carry you this long to let you fall now. This is your exodus. Your Jordan crossing. Your Red Sea parting. You are leaving behind the wilderness and entering the land I promised. And it's not empty, it's filled with what you prayed for, fasted for, cried for. And even what you didn't ask for, but what I knew you needed. Let me be clear, you will not return to who you used to be. That version of you served its purpose. But now, the anointed version is rising. The healed version. The bold version. The clear version. The joyful version. And this version walks in miracles, not memories. So lift your head. Straighten your back. Square your shoulders. The kingdom of heaven recognizes you. And the earth is about to respond. Go now. Walk in what I've spoken. The divine has been released. Your name has been whispered in places your feet haven't touched yet. But they will. And when you arrive, remember who sent you. In Jesus' name, Amen.